So that's the change in the what will be the 63rd minute as he wanders across the field. And Jerry Yates, I think, is being replaced, isn't he, by Shayden Morris.
Yeah, I think.
In fact, it's Morris coming on for. They've swapped the board around. They didn't put that on the board, did they? They definitely put.
I don't know. I think they might have made them changes, but it's not a positional change. I think they.
Yeah. There's a through ball there. Makoso gets a foot to it. So basically, Morris and Ali have come on for Kajir and Yates. And now Walsh intercepts, comes away with it, but he's put it out of play. It's a throw into Barnet. A couple of poor passes there from Liam Walsh in trying to clear in the last couple of minutes. Naismith turns, plays it down the line. Bramall is there. So Ali's actually gone up front, hasn't he, with Yates? Yeah. With Nordos, sorry, to replace Yates. And it is a straight swap. Morris replacing Kadir on the right-hand side. And already Morris having to do his boots up. The winger from Aberdeen, 23 years of age. Won the Scottish Cup and Player of the Season last year with Aberdeen. Joins Luton yesterday as one of the four, three of whom are 23 years of age, and another of 20. So it really shows the potential there for the future, doesn't it? As Makoso's penalised another young player. And free kick's taken quickly. Naismith intercepts it, and it's wasted by Barnet. And Bramall can then put it down the line. Nordos is chasing after it. Barnet defenders brought it down, Collinge, and back to his keeper. And then Ali tries to pounce on it as Senior turned. And out wide now, Morris goes across. He's looking, he's beaten there on the triangle as Barnet play the ball out wide. They've got a chance to put a cross in, and back there defending. There's that young Chigozie.
Yeah, yes. It's a good block, good area. But look, I think you see the Barnet have improved a lot from the first half. They're keeping the ball a lot better, making way better decisions. They were rushing and they were hassled by us, and they were going long all the time. But they've improved and we've not kept the ball as much. So it's been a bit of a turnaround.
Corner comes in, headed clear by Nordos, back defending. 3-0 the Hatters lead then with 25 minutes remaining. Shot comes in from range, harmlessly high and wide, that one. And it will be out to play for the goal kick. So, yeah, Luton haven't really threatened the keeper in the second half, have they?
No, we just lacked that. Like I say, the first half, when we were playing balls in behind, they were always kind of going in the good areas for us to get onto. We've overhit a few. We've been a bit sloppy in the sort of the midfield sort of area with the ball. And it's just giving them a little bit of a chance to get a bit more possession.
Naismith at the back. Luton scoring those 3 goals all in the first half. Naismith's lost possession, chance on the edge of the area for Barnet. It's laid across the box. Osadebe onto the left-hand side. Critchlow's going on the overlap, but the shots come in and charged down by the Hatters. According to the stats, it's almost 50-50 possession. As Bramall intercepts now, comes away with it, lays it off to Ali. Ali off to Richards. Richards' first time ball. Ali looking to take on the defender and pulling his shirt there on Collinge, but doesn't get beyond him. It was one of those where Ali needed to be ahead of him to start with, and then there was nobody beating him. Walsh gets involved and blocks this one off. Makoso after it. Out wide, Morris. Morris looking at going down the line, and Morris skins the player. Morris makes the break into the area, puts a cross in. Oh, Ali can't quite get there. Great run by Shayden Morris. Ali in the centre just needed to tap it home, but it doesn't quite reach him. And the ball stays in play. Now Naismith brings it down, it goes out. Well, you could argue, did he get a touch before it went out of play?
Yeah, just went out, I think, off Naismith, but really good positive attacking play from Morris there.
I mean, he skinned Critchlow, didn't he?
Yeah, there's only one thing in his mind, and wow, was he sharp.
And he's put the ball in as well, isn't it? Nothing wrong with the ball.
No, not at all.
Perhaps more, they're not expecting it in the centre. Richards, lovely bit of skill, gets around high, puts the cross in, far post, it's going through everyone. Nelson gets it, brings it down, but then miscontrols. Nelson's won it back because over on that far side, Glover couldn't take the ball. Now the cross comes in again, looking for Ali, but it's headed clear, and Barnet clear the danger. And a touch out from Chigozie there. Makoso holding off so that Naismith can take possession. And Walsh comes out wide. Lovely bit of skill from Jake Richards down here. He's had a quieter game in the, like most have in this second half, as Bramall runs out of pitch, trying to get beyond Smith. Well, I've hardly mentioned Kane Smith. I'm only the number 23. Just had to check the team sheet there when I saw his number on his back. I was like, who's 23? Not mentioned him. Smith now looking to get the return ball down the line. He gives it away, though, straight to Walsh, and Richards turns. Richard goes infield, looking for Nordos, gets a touch, and then he's just caught there by Senior. We're past halfway in this second half then. And Critchlow down that left-hand side. Well, he certainly won't be wanting Morris running at him like that too often, will he? The young legs of Shaden Morris making his debut. Ali comes across. Of course, scored on Saturday at Burton as well. Lovely left-footed strike to make it 2-0. Barnet attack on the left-hand side. Morris back defending. Cross comes in. Morris gets a foot out. And Barnet win their second corner of the second half, meaning they have 4 in total.
Yeah, they've certainly upped the second half, Barnet, and I think you see, like say, them 2 attempts they had on 46, 47 minutes, you know, proved good at the minute for us.
There's another chance there for Barnet. It's a goal kick. A few oohs from the away end. They certainly started brightly in the first 10 minutes or so of the second half. And that time from the corner, it was a header. Well, it goes well wide, but he got a free header to it. I think it was Winterburn there, the number 16, and Nordos looks to get a flick on even, and then Morris tries to divert it back into the striker's path, but Barnet at the other end come away with it. Richards looking to defend. Walsh comes across. Down goes Deniran, and play continues. And now Morris on the right-hand side. He's only got Nordas in support. Morris is going it alone. Morris is still inside the area, looking to lay it back to the edge of the box to Nelson. Nelson takes a touch, gets an arm in the face there, does he? He goes down holding his face sack, Nelson. And the referee stops the play, but only to give him treatment. Well, I'm not being funny. If you've caught an arm in the face as you're breaking into the box, you know, the referee's clearly said it's a head injury, but he doesn't give a foul.
Yeah, you just see Ali pull off to the right there, which is, you know, his first thought is to go forward. He's pulled it back to Zach, and I knew exactly what he was going to try and do. He was going to try and just shift it and get a shot off, and he just put an arm out the player. I don't think he's going to foul him. I don't think it's sort of, you know, there's no intention there. I think he's just trying to put a block on, so... you know,
right arm goes out, doesn't it? Just see the replay again.
Yeah.
I mean, he's blocked the run of Nelson, hasn't he?
Yeah, in my ear, right, nobody's even taking a sniff of that. It's just, you know, these days it's... But, like you say, he has just lifted his arm, but I think it'd be soft if he gave that.
There's going to be some more changes. First up, Barnet. So, and I can see Nigel Lomwake will be coming on for the Hatters. Critchlow was receiving treatment, and I think he's actually coming off. Yes, he is. So it's Tavares coming on to replace Critchlow.
It'll be Fane as well.
In the 72nd minute then. And we wait to see if the fourth official's bored. I'm sure he got the numbers wrong last time, because I'd written down Ali coming on for Kodua, and then it was Morris that ran on. So let's see what we've got here. So 33 is replaced by 17. So that's Longwake replacing Bramall, who's getting a round of applause.
Yeah, you haven't got far to walk on there.
No, he's literally on that bit of the pitch, isn't he? And Fane is replacing Nordos.
Yeah, you'd expect Ali to kind of be the man down the middle now, I think. The highest player for us, the man down the middle.
So...
And then maybe... oh no, he looks like he's dropped in with Walsh.
Yeah. So we wait to see where Nelson's going to come back on. Sliding in there is Morris, puts the ball out for a throw, gets a cheer from the enclosure on the far side. Infield.
Yeah, it does look like Fanny's gone in the, in the centre with Walsh, and then maybe Nelson and
Ali could be. Could Nelson be up pushing alongside Ali?
Yeah, I think he might just have that, similar to what we said. Barnet added 2 10s just in working with Ali up top.
Richards bundled off the ball there and a free kick to Luton. Nelson can come back onto the field. So Luton sitting on a 3-0 lead with 16.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, just see Zach Nelson there with Fanny and Walsh going to be the 2, and then 2 in front of him with Richards and Nelson. That 3-4-2-1 formation.
Nelson, lovely turn on the right-hand side, looking to get away. Nelson cuts in field, still going, just about keeps his balance, and then he's unfortunate. He runs into a challenge and the ball flicks up into the keeper's arms. Now, is the referee, he's obviously not played any advantage there. He didn't feel there was a foul. Richards up against Collins on this right side.
Good pressure.
Goes back to Evans, the Barnet keeper. And now Barnet have it on their left-hand side. So 16 minutes then, Luton 3-0 up. Barnet had 18 touches in the opposition in the opposition area, in the Luton area, which is only 3 less than the Hatters have. Our attendance this evening is 3,157. And 404 of those following Barnet. Long ball's played forward. Longwake's underneath it. It's too high for him, but it's also going out of play. So 3,157 the attendance tonight.
Yeah, nice. They got, like you say, they've got to see 3 goals, 3 really good goals so far, and a busting tackle from Makoso in the first half that they all enjoyed as well.
Well, the last 3 years that we've played in this competition in its current format with the group stages, that's the 2nd highest attendance. The only higher one we've had here at...
The last told him to get off. Yeah. The ref has told him to get off.
Get off.
Finally, we got that sort of sense.
Only a yard from the edge of the pitch, wasn't it? Double the attendance than we had here in December 2018, the last time we played in this competition, when we drew 1-1 with Southend before going out on penalties. Arthur Reed scored that day. Keeper Evans in possession for Barnet then, on the edge of his area. As Alex said, it's Ali just through the centre on his own now. Longwake coming on, defending this, but it's out of play. Luton took control of this first half, and as often happens, the second half hasn't really lived up to that same standard, has it?
No, it hasn't. No, I think as much as we were on the front foot, I think Barnet were sort of a bit sloppy in their play, and it sort of played into our hands as well, which we were forcing. There was a bit of both going on, but they've stepped it up the second half. And equalled it out a bit.
Ball down the line, Naismith intercepts, lays it off into the path of Walsh. Walsh it was who played a nice ball over the top, looking for Ali just a moment ago, but nothing came of it as it went out of play. Now Naismith on this left side, crossfield ball. It's easily headed clear by Barnet. Good solid header, that one, and Chigozie does well to hold off his man Winterburn on the centre circle, and now Chigozie takes possession. Morris off to Nelson. Nelson down the line. It's a nice curling ball. It's just gone out of play. That's unfortunate for Shayden Morris down that line. He'd broken round the back. Nelson just had a bit of spin on it, didn't it? And it's just not enough to keep it in.
A shame, really, with it being right-footed, that he didn't spin it a little bit inside, because there was quite a bit of space. But I think they're the little ones that I think in the first half we got right, you know, and then we were on the attack, and just that little bit of quality has just gone down in the second half in them sort of moments.
Now, certainly if Morris gets the ball there, he's through on the right side, isn't he, to cut into the area. But Nelson's pass to him, just going out of play. Lonwake pushing up. Walsh putting a challenge in. Richards has nudged somebody off the ball there, and Walsh has now been penalised.
Yeah, strong play. Strong play, was it? Number 28. He's come on. He's.
When did he?
He sneaked on.
He has sneaked on. Unless, again, I misread the number. I thought it was Tavares that came on for... Oh, no, since then we've had... Yeah, they obviously made a double change, or just after Luton. So
do we get an extra change now then with that concussion one? Is that
yes.
Right?
So we've in effect we could still make 2 changes in 2 opportunities, because we've used 2 opportunities and made a double change.
You can probably, you know why I'm asking now, with a couple of
youngsters on the bench, yeah. And I think I'm right in saying that Barnet could still make 1 as well, because they made 1 at half-time, which doesn't count, and they've only made 5 changes in total, so they've still got the concussion in effect, and one of those was the concussion sub. As now Makoso pushing through to halfway, turning, now finding Richards. Ali making the run out wide. It's just ahead of him, and that's enough for Tavares to intercept and go back to his keeper, Evans. Barnet fans enjoying their night at the moment by singing "We've Got the Ball." Just playing it around. High ball over the top. It's too long though, it's going out of play. Yeah, now they're singing "We Lost the Ball."
Yeah, well, I think the fact they're singing that probably kind of gives an indication of where he was at in the first half, you know.
10 minutes to play then. Luton 3, Barnet 0. Header away by Barnet, nodded down by Makoso, then Walsh. Barnet volley it forwards. Naismith looking to get a challenge in. Walsh is across there, but Barnet have played it wide, and Morris gets across to defend it, and Morris keeps it in. Now looking to turn down the line. He's done well there, Shayden Morris, and Luton players hit the deck, and the Hatters get the free kick.
Yeah, he done really well. He showed his pace to get back. He is sharp. He is sharp, and then obviously good little tricky feet to play forward after getting the ball back for us. So I think he's showcasing his his pace and that sharpness that he's obviously got.
It's a free kick that Shea will clear long downfield, looking for Ali. And now Lonwake looking to get the return ball.
It's a good play. It's a foul, yeah.
Richards fouled. High ball forward, looking for Ali. Ali on the left side of the area, challenging on him. Ali looking to turn, gets round the back. Support still from Richards. Ali to Walsh. Walsh to Lonwake. Lonwake uses Richards once more on the left side. Naismith shouting out instructions. Walsh under pressure. Goes back to Naismith. Now Walsh. Walsh just limping slightly there. Lomwake on this left-hand side. Richards making a run. Puts a cross in, and it's dealt with by the keeper before Ali could tap it home.
Yeah, it was a good little reverse pass by Longwick down to Richards, who made a little double movement. He just needed someone to get front post with the ball he put in that dangerous area.
Luton win it back on the far side. Down the line, but out of play. Throw in to Barnet. Seven minutes remaining then as time ticks on. Barnet just playing around with the possession, and now Naismith heads on. Luton are going to bring on Josh Phillips. He has played twice previously for the Hatters, including the Coventry League Cup game and away at Bristol City last season on Boxing Day, as Richards gets a challenge in. And now there's a quick throw down the line from Barnet, and Naismith under pressure. And then Makoso comes across, and Naismith goes back to Shea. Shea takes a touch, just slips, as he clears downfield, but Nelson is, wow, free kick to the Hatters there. Nelson giving a Barnet player a piggyback, such was the challenge on that one. And yeah, and now Phillips can come on for the last 6 minutes, and he will replace Richards, who's played well.
Yeah, Josh can play in quite a new number of positions, to be honest. So he's played wing back for us. He's played obviously when we play three at the back. Then he's played in the 10 and before, which looks like he's just replacing Richards in that 10. He actually plays to the left of a front three for Torquay currently. So he's he can play in numerous positions. So it'll be interesting to see how he does here in this 10.
He's on the ball now, pass from the free kick, just beaten to it, and Barnet come away with it on the left-hand side. He's tracking back though, but Fanay's got the challenge in, and now Barnet over the top on the left side have got some space. Cross comes in low into the box. Fanay defending, Chigozie is defending, and then Makoso, he's caught there inside the area, and Makoso's gone down, and it's a yellow card. And Makoso has felt that one, and we did not want this, and he's in pain. He's banging the floor there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah,
Chris
really
Makoso.
Really clumsy by their
Winterburn
forward. Yeah, really clumsy. Yeah. He knows he's kind of lost momentum or lost control of the ball. He's just kind of hopefully lunging. Nothing intentional with it. I don't think. He's just obviously, in that final third, but in the box. But yeah, he's up anyway.
He's up. Makoso, yeah. He doesn't need treatment.
He's just teasing us.
Worried me for a moment there, seeing young Chris Makoso. Of course, just 21 years of age himself. Luton got good strength in their under-21s, as in the squad players that don't need to be named in the 22. The likes of Makoso and Fanay, Kadur. Richards out there today. And now Luton attacking. Morris gets inside the area. Is he tripped? No. Yes, says the referee. It's a penalty. Shaden Morris, and Barnet players just kicked the ball over this stand above us. Shaden Morris there, tripped inside the area. Millie Ali has gone to get the ball. Yes. Morris, I think, will be keen to wanting to take it. Ali's gathered it. Walsh goes over, has a chat with him, and Ali gives it to Shaden Morris. He's caught there, isn't he? Inside the area. We saw his trickery.
Yeah, it was a good quality ball into that area.
Yeah, it's definitely tripped.
Yeah,
definitely tripped.
But it was good. It was good to see the ref kind of use his assistant there to sort of gather that information.
Shaden Morris then sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 4-0. What a cool penalty.
Yeah.
Fouled for the penalty, and it's another Morris from the penalty spot, and this one is Shade, and on debut it's coolly taken, and it's a nice finish, sends the keeper one way, puts the ball the other, and Shaden Morris goes over to celebrate in front of the home fans. It's a clear penalty when you see it back, and it's nicely taken.
Yeah, it was a lovely weighted pass from Zach Nelson. You saw that in the first half where he played Kadoa down the right side for Nordos's goal, and again that little bit of quality in behind, used his pace, and he's hassled, you know, the defenders then panicked, and slotted the penalty away comfortably. Debut goal.
4-0, the same as it was against West Ham under-21s back in December 2017, and also against Chesterfield in January 2017 in the third round of the competition. Luton are not trying to be well finished played yet. Ali's burst his way through, back heels it to Phillips. Phillips puts a cross in, it's too high for Morris, but he's chasing after this. Look at that pace to get to that ball and keep it in. Morris on the attack, looking once more, gets round the back, puts the cross, blocked, it's out for a corner. He has got pace.
Yeah.
He has got pace to burn. He is running that wing.
It's great, but Millie Ali's chasing him down. He's back heeled it, and then the overhead cross from Phillips really just too high for him, for Morris, but blinking F, he didn't half run after it, and then his first thought again is bang, I'm going to get straight at this defender. He's really, really positive.
4-0 to the Hatters. Walsh goes across. It's the 9th corner of the game for Luton Town. Walsh takes it. It's close. Fane gets there. Makoso's shot's deflected. I think it's hit Morris, has it? It's gone out for a goal kick. Makoso complaining it's a corner, but Makoso's shot there, I think, did hit Morris on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Yeah, we were aiming for the front post quite a bit in the first half. So there's obviously something there we see, and I think it was Fane who left it. I think he just bounced a little bit too high for him, and it fell perfectly for Makoso.
Well, we're approaching injury time then in this Vertu Trophy group game. The Hatters 4 goals to the good. And the Barnet fans just enjoying themselves in that away end. First time they've been here for over 7 years. There's now Nelson on the edge of the area making a run. Still Zach Nelson. He's bundled over there, gets the free kick. Asadebe protests his innocence, but the assistant referee is right there. 6 minutes of time to be added on then.
Good play by Zach there, protecting the ball. Silly foul from them, but I think frustration maybe. The game's gone for them now with little time left. But that's a strong first half performance. Who got you in, in a really, really good position entering the second half.
Just announced man of the match. Apologies, I didn't quite catch who it was, but it got a cheer from the Luton fans as the free kick is deep. Ali, it's over his head. Walsh coming across this near side as Afobor got it cleared, and it will be a throw-in to Barnet on this right-hand side. And it was Gideon Kadua who won the man of the match. And yeah, I agree with that. I thought he had particularly an excellent first half. As Fane comes away with it now, just stumbles. His breaks down the right flank. He created the goal for Nordas, didn't he? And he's looked superb in that first half. Subbed just past the hour.
Yeah, the left back area. Yeah. Probably Morris comes on. They're probably thinking, oh gosh.
Cross comes in, chance for a Barnet header, but Chigozie is strong there, and he heads it away and gets a hug there from James Shea. The youngster there did well defending that one.
Yeah, it deflected, and he had a couple of players behind him, and it was just it was falling perfectly for them, just behind him, and he bravely leaned back, and he'd done enough to put him off, and that's why Shazy's happy that his clean sheet is still intact.
Yeah. Corner comes in near post, it's flicked down, it's blocked by Luton, it's hacked away by Nelson. Ali's chasing after it, he's trying to get there. Ali's hit the deck, and Barnet play it back to their keeper, who's just on the edge of the centre circle in his own half. Puts it out wide. Longwake is watching it, headed down. Smith for Barnet infield. Ali's chasing this one again. And now Barnet have it in the halfway line with Osadebe. Plays it infield. Walsh looking to get a challenge in, but he's been turned, and then he gets a good foot on the ball and plays it wide to Nelson. Nelson on the right-hand side, looking to cut infield, then goes wide. Down the line for the run of Ali, but it's just ahead of Millie Ali, and the defender there is pushed by Ali, and the referee spots that and gives the free kick to Barnet inside their own penalty area. Didn't actually need to hold up play there because the keeper had gathered the ball. So Gideon Kadur on loan from West Ham, scored of course at Bradford in mid-August and impressed this evening. And Koso clears long downfield. Nelson underneath it, but it's headed away. Nelson's shirt almost took off his back there by Senior, wanting to swap shirts with the youngster before the final whistle. And we've got 2 minutes remaining then. As Barnet have it on the left-hand side. The other two fixtures then, just a reminder, Cambridge away and Brighton and Hove Albion under-21s here at Kenilworth Road, both in October. And it's a good start in the group stages for Luton Town as Barnet played out wide to the right-hand side. Cross comes in, it's blocked on the edge of the box. Now Phillips gets it away. Ali checked his run. Phillips played it from where Ali was starting his run and not where he was actually heading. And Barnet on the halfway line. Restart the attack on this right side. Smith blocked by Phillips, and then Longwake puts it out of play. And it's a short throw back to Osadebe on the halfway line with Barnet number 6. Joined from Forest Green this summer. It's a high ball in, and it's nicely chested down from Makoso, and he just about, no he doesn't, says the assistant referee. So he just about keeps it in. But Barnet get their 6th corner of the game with a minute remaining. And it's High coming over to the right-hand side to take it. Holds his left hand in the air. The referee's seen something inside the box he just wants to have a word with. Stephen Parkinson. He had quite a cup tie recently. He took the Bristol Rovers Vertu Trophy game against Spurs under-21s, finished 4-all, and he sent off the Spurs keeper. Corner comes in, it's an outswing, it headed across goal, and that's a great header there, and an equal goal back for Barnet. It's a consolation. James Shea will be disappointed not to keep his clean sheet, but that is a decent header inside the area there. It was a flick on from the corner, and I'm just trying to see who it is that's got that touch. It's given the Barnet fans who've travelled. It's actually, I think it's the captain, isn't it, Adam Senior, who has scored from that corner. It's a flick on, and it's a free header right in the top corner, in off the bar. Yes. Nothing Shea could do about that one. And the Hatters' lead is cut to 3. It's basically,
honest, it was a cracking header. Yeah. It's come, it's come flying at him, and I was just about to say about a nice clean sheet as well to go with it, but obviously that's taken away by a good header. Shea's got absolutely no chance with that.
I think that was Senior, the captain, that's put that one in. So 4-1, and it's finished as Barnet score a consolation right at the end. It was a flick on header from the corner, and Senior then leapt highest to nod into the top corner of the net, off the bar. As we said, disappointment the Hatters haven't kept a clean sheet, but overall, 3 great goals. A debut goal then from the penalty spot for Shayden Morris gives Luton a 4-1 win to start this Vertu Trophy campaign. And Barnet's fans celebrate at the end as Luton's clean sheet is denied. But overall, Alex, a good performance, what was required before the international break, and almost 2 weeks off before they play Plymouth Argyle here on the 13th.
Yeah, look, I think the first half performance was really strong. We spoke about that half-time, and that's what you get for putting the ball in the net, you know. And you can see that when chances don't, you know, you create chances and don't score them, and that 3-0 cushion that we had going into the second half was, you know, if they had scored in that 46-47, it's still a couple of goals away, but we got through that bit, and it looked like we were going to come out with a clean sheet and another goal in the second half, but not to be in the second half for them type of things. But it was all about the first half performance that won this game.
Yeah, the victory basically confirmed by half-time with the goals from the front two, Nordos and Yates, and then a great strike from Bramall. That will certainly be on the social media for you to enjoy back, for those that have only been tuned into the audio coverage tonight within the UK, because it's a tremendous free kick from Cohen Bramall for his first goal for the club. And then the second half, it sort of petered out a bit, didn't it? The Barnet looked really strong the first 10 minutes or so, had some chances, but didn't really threaten James Shea. He's made one save of note and one other save fairly straightforward. Yeah. And then the Luton players, the changes, suddenly look lively down that right side. Shayden Morris, I mean, as we said in commentary, real pace to burn. He will be a threat. He put in some lovely early balls, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
and
he
then
looked,
got his reward.
Exciting.
He was brought down from the penalty spot. I thought Millie Ali was desperate to take it. He seemed to go straight over to the spare ball and pick it up ready. And then I think Liam Walsh had a quick word and said maybe Shayden. And Ali quickly gave it over. And Morris, it was a cool penalty, sent the keeper to his right and the ball went to the keeper's left. As the players now go across in front of the enclosure, just applauding those fans that have stayed behind.
Yeah, but look, Barnet picked it up a bit. We were 3-0 up. You know, and then once we got a bit of quality in that final third, we got a goal from it with a penalty. Like I said, loads of things come out of this game. It was Jerry Yates gets a goal that, you know, that hopefully that'll set him on his way.